Hey guys, I'm Austin. I am a sophomore here at Geyer, and I play football, and this is my second year in public school. I have been a Christian whole life. I grew up in the church. My family was big on going to the church, and ever since I was little, when I was real little, I remember everyone talking about how Jesus saved them and said Jesus in their heart and all this big stuff Jesus did for me. And I'm like, okay, what is that? What is that? And so I remember talking to my mom when I was 6 years old, saying, what did Jesus do for me? What can I do to give my heart? And she told me about how we are sinners and that we need Jesus to save us. And so Jesus died on the cross for our sins. And so now we can have a relationship with God. And so when I was 6, I was baptized in my church, and I was all excited, but I really didn't know where to go next. And then I started going to a Christian private school when I was in first grade, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I get to be with God and at school. I thought it was really cool, and then I really never went on my comfort zone, and I was like that till 8th grade, and I was in my little comfort zone, just hanging out with my friends, and I was afraid to get out of my comfort zone and say, okay, God, you can use me inside my little bubble, but you can't use me outside of it because I'm too afraid. And in 8th grade, God started telling me that He wanted me to leave my comfort zone and to go to public school. And I was real nervous. I'm like, okay, God, are you sure? I can worship You here. I can glorify You here. And I remember Wednesday night church, one of the first Wednesday night churches at for my youth group called Battle. We watched this video about a girl who had a similar story to mine. She had to go to a private school almost her whole entire life, and she left because God called her to go to public school to be that light in the darkness. And that really spoke to me. And my youth pastor at that time told me that, 15 words, that if you have not felt the pains of being a Christian, then you are not a true Christian. And I thought to myself, when have I felt the pain of being a Christian? And I thought to myself, like, I haven't. So that night I went home and prayed, and I'm like, okay, God, this is Your will, I'll do it. And then I decided that I was going to leave my little comfort zone of a private school and go to public school. So then I decided to go here to Geyer, and because I made the decision, God has been faithful, and He has just let me to prosper, make good friends, and just be that light in the darkness. And He has helped me. He's just given me so much knowledge of Him, and He's just leading me. And the biggest thing I can stress to y'all is just trust God, even in the hardest times. Just trust, because He is God. We're mere humans, and He is God. We need to trust Him. And another example of trust that I'm going to trust God is this summer. I love going on mission trips, and I felt like God was leading me to go to Peru with one of my best friends, and I was really excited about it. Went to all these meetings, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to go. I'm going to get out of my comfort zone. I'm going to speak somewhat Spanish and go perform and go tell all these people about Jesus. And then around Christmas time, when it's about time to sign up, I feel like God was telling me, okay, you need to stay here. I'm like, so I've had that feeling before with the school. I'm like, okay, God, are you sure? And then I started praying about it. I'm like, okay, I have to stay here. And it's hard because I really want to go to Peru, and because I was really excited about it. But I trust God that He has a reason for me to stay here. I don't know what that reason is, but I trust God. And I really hope that my testimony has done something for y'all, and that God speaks to you through it. And I'm praying for y'all, and I hope I know God has great plans for you.